Rich Babik of Babik Custom Guitars sent me a link to a gallery of his prior guitar body builds. I've purchased 3 bodies from him prior and have featured them in build videos on the Guitar Collector Guide channel. He said to pick one out that I liked and he would build it for me for a reasonable price. I was like a kid in a candy store. There were so many beautiful examples of his work. I kept coming back to the body shape of the body I'm using in this build. It is so unique and pretty. Rick takes heavy woods that normally if you were to build a solid body guitar out of the woods, that you would not be able to really comfortably play the instrument due to its weight. He builds, I guess, what you would call semi-hollow bodies that in my opinion are, to be honest with you, almost hollow bodies like an acoustic guitar, just without any type of an F-hole. For this body, you chose walnut, bubinga, and maple for the woods. The final weight of the guitar built is only 6 pounds and 8 ounces, not what you would expect from a guitar made from walnut. I picked the components for this guitar very carefully. I wanted something that would complement and make a beautiful body really be a beautiful guitar. I found a Fender licensed Telecaster neck and bird's eye maple that I thought would complement the woods being used in the body. I added Fender locking tuners to the neck. For the electronics, I picked up a set of Lindy Fralin Blues Special Telecaster pickups. I absolutely love the sound of these pickups. For the hardware, neck plate, bridge plate, control cover, and ferrules, I use Fender name brand products. The knobs are from True Custom, and the compensated saddles are from Wilkinson. Since the body cavity produces great acoustic tones, they're very warm. I wanted the same out of the Fralin pickups when the guitar was plugged into an amplifier. I built a circuit that I pulled from the Fralin website that's a variation on the modern Telecaster circuit. I normally run the capacitor between the number 3 lug of the volume pot to the middle lug of the tone pot. Instead, in this circuit, I ran a .047 microfarad capacitor between the number 3 lug of the tone pot to ground. There are really great resources on the Lindy Fralin website, including wire diagrams and articles, including a table that shows what capacitor values will provide in the way of tone if put into your circuit. An example being .047 microfarad. This popular capacitor works well with humbuckers and single coils and goes pretty deep into the upper mid-range. Use this cap if you want a warmer jazz tone from your pickups, but at the end of the day, the correct capacitor value is the one that sounds best to you. Seems like pretty good advice. The guitar not plugged into an amp sounds phenomenal. You can easily sit on the couch not plugged in and play and hear what you're playing due to the resonance of the body's cavities. Plugged into my Princeton reverb, the guitar sounds like a warm acoustic guitar. In the audio samples at the end of the video, I play the first 3 with just my thumb. I wanted you to be able to hear the acoustic sound this guitar produces through an amp. The 4th sample is the bridge pickup played with a pick, and the 5th sample is the bridge pickup through a tube screamer pedal.